an inquisitive person. I'm the type of person that when you meet me, it's gonna feel like I'm interrogating you, but not in like a harsh, like, oh my God, give me all the answers kind of way, but in like a way where I genuinely want to get to know you. A lot of people you meet nowadays, they don't, you can tell when they're surrounded by people. What is in my eye? You can tell when they're surrounded by people who never really gave a fuck to ask them enough questions to get to know them. You can tell when people are super uncomfortable with answering questions about themselves because they either, like, there is a whole rabbit hole as to why some people don't like to answer questions about themselves. I'm the type of person that I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. When I'm going to ask you a question in like a basic one, like, are you married? Are you dating? Are you, did you grow up here? Whatever. Your answer to that is going to lead me to a medley of more questions because I want to get to know, who are you? Who is sitting in front of me? How do I know you didn't fight in World War II? How do I know that your ex-husband didn't cheat on you with the neighbor? How do I know you didn't just beat cancer? I don't know. But I'm not going to get that answer on the first question. I got to ask certain baby questions to get me to like these deep life questions. And like, you can ask me the same thing back. I could give you my whole life story. I can tell you exactly what I've been going through for the past 30 days. I can tell you what I've been going through for the past 10 years. But if you find yourself finding it difficult to connect with people or make friends or date or anything, maybe you're just not asking the right questions. Or maybe you just feel so entitled that nobody's asking you questions. Who cares if nobody's asking you questions? Go ask people some questions. Go get to know people. Why don't you start that inquisition? I don't know what this is, and it's pissing me off. I feel like we've lost the art of questioning people. We've lost the art of getting to know. We've lost the art of curiosity and nosiness. There's nothing wrong with being nosy in a person's life. You know what I mean? Obviously, if someone's being like, if you hit a pain point and they're being like really, really like, what's it called? Evasive. And you're like, okay, well, maybe let me like, oh, you have to ask them. It's nothing hard about being like, oh, you don't have to talk about it though, but I am interested. You know what I mean? Once you give people a little out, like, you know, you don't have to talk about it, but I kind of want to know, spill it. People are like, you know what? She's not even being invasive. She's not even being nosy. She just wants to know. I feel like anybody I've ever met in my life, I've been like the closest person to them in their lives because I actually ask questions to get to know them. And to get to know somebody and the way their brain works is intimacy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people that have been in my life never really experienced a lot of intimacy because they weren't surrounded by people who actually asked them questions. I don't know. Maybe that's my ego talking. Maybe I'm just like thinking I'm just like the best person alive. You know what I mean? Like, I just think I'm fire. But it's true. Anybody I've ever become friends with or gotten close with in any way, shape, or form, coworker, romantic, whatever, they've always found us to have some sort of insane bond. But I think it's just because I like being intimate. I like getting to know you. Why would I be around you if I didn't want to get to know you?